Welcome to today's podcast. Today we have very special guest who sits at the crossroads of the finance, fintech, and sustainability. So let's dive into her journey and discover what really means to drive a change in sustainability in the finance sector. Engineer Maitha AlBlooshi from NBD Bank. Welcome to our podcast.
Thank you so much, Anna. It's a pleasure for me to be hosting in this amazing podcast. And I think instead of just chatting about, let's say, as a usual podcast, how it goes, but we always would like to deliver a message to our audience at the end of the day. And I think you're going to play a big role today by asking the question. And I think let's take it in a way that is having this kind of a vibes together.
Yes, I completely agree. So, Engineer Maitha, what inspired you to focus your masterclass on the intersection of sustainability, fintech, and finance?
Well, this is a nice question. Everyone is actually tickling me with these questions like, Engineer Maitha, you're a banker and now you're taking your sustainability master degree. Can you just tell us like how it's related? And it's actually, if I will mention that, like, People basically right now will jump into sustainability background or sustainability concept just because they want to follow the trend. And I'm so sorry to say that, but I think you're with me in this point. Like,
yes.
Just let's follow the trend. Let's be with the wave.
Yes.
However, like if we will deep dive into it as a banking lady, I will mention that there is a lot of climate risk that's going on in the world, and technology is playing a big role into this transition risks. And I think that it's really good that adopting sustainability in the technology or banking perspective will play a role to solve this kind of climate change that was going on in the whole world. And that's why that is boosts me right now to take my master degree. And I believe that my sustainability master degree will actually take me on a level that instead of just talking about sustainability, but taking action into it. And as you mentioned as well, it's not sustainability alone, it's sustainability, finance, and fintech. So it's three main things together in one course. And I'm really happy to take this course, honestly. Yeah, it's a tough, honestly. But
It's tough.
But I can nail it. I can nail it.
You can manage, definitely. I believe in that. So, as a banker, what is, in your opinion, the biggest misconception people have about sustainability in finance?
I think I mentioned like a bit before in the first question that people will ask like how a technology actually can play a big role into sustainability, and especially when it comes to finance company. And I believe we are really looking into a greener bank. If I will talk about greener bank, that we are as an Emirates NBD bank, we are going through a green loans. What do I mean by a green loans? A green loans is that we give loans for people for a company or industries who are actually towards sustainability initiatives. We loan them. So if they are having the vision and the mission that they are going through sustainability, we as an Emirates NBD, we loan them. So this is a specific project that we are working on that we need to go green. So this is one of the things that we are working in on Emirates NBD. And I think basically if some of the audience have been seeing one of the ATM machines of Emirates NBD that we are going through is that we are having zero paper receipts. So you don't receive any receipts while you are withdraw or deposit our money in the ATM machine. You are getting it through SMS that, for example, Anna, you have deposited ABC to someone's account, or you withdraw ABC money from your account. So this is how it goes. So we are totally going through a sustainable concept.
Amazing. You are managing a full-time career and studying your master's. Maybe you can give us some secret how you are managing both and balancing both, not to burn out.
I will say it's not a secret, it's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
It's a miracle because if I will just tell you about how my life it goes, I'm not based in Dubai. I'm actually from Ras Al Khaimah, so I'm in the Northern Emirates. And I work and study. I'm driving every day. And I'm actually my work and my Emirates NBD office and my master degree university, it's in Dubai. So how imagine just with me, like I wake up early in the morning and I travel the whole way to Dubai. I'm in the office till almost 4 p.m. Then my master degree classes start at 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. at night.
Wow, you are a hero for me, really.
Thank you so much. And you know when it's the hardest moment, and when you have an assignment to submit, and when you have reports to also submit, there's the most toughest thing. But I will tell you, there's nothing called impossible. The word impossible itself said, I am possible. So I always wake up early in the morning, see myself in the mirror. I know like I barely open my eyes at that time, but I always telling myself, you can do it. If you will do it, no one will do it on behalf of you. So always believe in yourself that one day you will reach some point that you will be the role model of someone else. And I want to reach this target like, oh, Engineer Maitha, she have been reach a position that she was able to manage her study and her work at the same time. And I believe that there will be someone else who will be even perfect than me. So always believe in yourself, no matter what you are doing in your life. If God opened the door for you, no one can close it. You can see the door is open, just pass it.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that. So have you ever had to make some sacrifices between work, studies, and personal life?
Family. If I will say like the thing that I've sacrificed about is my family. Like I know my mom, she's not, my mom, if you're here, there's just skip that part, okay? Like always my mom, she's nagging my head like, when are we gonna see you? When are we gonna sit with you? Like you're always studying, you're always at work. I've never sat and spoke to you regarding a lot of things. The only thing I've sacrificed is like I'm not sitting with my family that much and my friends as well. And you know, and for your personal life, you need them. You need to have a time with your family, you need to have time with your friends, but however, I'm not having that time, unfortunately. However, I'm trying my best. But at the end of the day, I need to prioritize things. And I'm sorry to say that I'm sacrificing and not putting my family and my friends in a priority because I need to finish my studies so I can have time to spend with them. Yeah.
I do understand. So maybe you can tell me, how do you stay motivated during the moments of your self-doubt?
Do you know that I'm drinking six cups of coffee per day?
It's not healthy at all. It's not even
sustainable. If there is students or children who's hearing this, don't do that. But honestly, I'm drinking 6 cups of coffee per day. Why? Because if I will not do that, I will never continue till the end of the day. And I will not say this is the thing that it's motivate me, but this is the thing can makes me more energetic to spend the whole day. And what is motivated me is reading my book. I'm an author.
Amazing.
Yes, and I have a book called Be You. It's having 11 chapters, and each chapter is talking about real life people's story. And I know like it's my book. Sometimes people don't like to read their own books. Like, okay, I write it, I'll keep it on a shield, but I don't want to read it. For me, I like every single day to read a chapter, to listen and hear people and focus on their own journey and how they find their inner core, let's say. And that has motivated me at the end of the day just to continue the path where I'm going actually today.
Amazing. It's a very good trick.
Yeah.
I have a last question for you. Maybe what message would you give to young professionals who want to work at the intersection of purpose and profit, but they are not sure where to start?
The time that you fail is the time that it's a start moment for your journey. And I believe when I'm a banker, and this is a profit section, let's say, and I was at that moment 21 years old when I joined Emirates NBD, and everyone was keeping a doubt on me that definitely she will not join because she is young and this is a profit industry and she cannot do that because banker at the end of the day everyone see is as a big name and tough area to join. But believe me, there is nothing called miracle. There is nothing called that in a wink everything will happen. It's all on you. Once you put that step forward in your life and you believe that no one can actually stop me from doing whatever I want, no one can actually pull you from doing that. And I believe a profit section is a very good to enter it right nowadays. And if I will talk about banking, I'm not more into money department, I'm an IT. So let's say if we'll talk about banking perspective, there's a lot of departments that a youth can join as well. There is like we have a journey. Usually we actually in Emirates NBD opened recently a nice department which is called innovation. And if you can see that department, there's all like let's say the ages is between 22 years old to 27 years old, which is good because let's say the youth is the next generation target in our life. And I think that their mind is different than mine and yours. And I believe they are so innovative to put everything on the table. That's why as Emirates NBD, we initiate this department for them as well. So it's a really good start for them just to figure out, okay, if I want to join a bank, which department shall I choose? Which department for me, I can put my footprint and everyone can talk about what exactly I'm doing right now. So as an Agile coach at Emirates NBD IT department, I will always say that you can mentor, you can coach, you can talk, and you can do anything, whatever you can actually target in your life. It doesn't matter if it's a banking industry or an aviation industry or other industries. Just focus on your dreams and don't allow anyone to pull you from where you are right now.
Amazing. Amazing words. Thank you so much.
Most welcome.
Thank you so much for sharing your journey, your inspiration, and you really added value to our conversation about sustainability in finance. So is there any final words to our listeners who are eager to drive change in their own industry, which you want to share with?
Actually, always would like to say that everything is nice to start with the S letter. Smile, star, seashell, and sunset, sunrise, and sustainability at the end of the day. So try to be sustained as much as you can, even in your personal life. Like, I've never dreamed like one day I will be having a lot of plants, flowers in my room. I'm not a big fan of flowers, honestly.
Even me neither.
But since I adapt sustainability in my life, I try to understand even single flower, how the color it works, how the things it works, and how other things it works in plants' life. And since that day, I'm like, let's say, flower caholic. Let's say, wherever I go, I'm like, I need that, I need that, I need that. So you will find it somewhere how that you might not like this today, but at the end of the day, you might like it. And I always would like to say, I don't believe in tomorrow. Okay, I always believe in today. Because if we will think that, okay, I might love it tomorrow, or I might love it the day after, or I might adopt sustainability concept tomorrow, try to think about it now. This is the perfect time, is to adopt whatever you like. And as a youth, I always believe that you can nail it, you can work on it, and you can dream about it very carefully to reach wherever you want to. And also, I believe that as a youth, we always triggered from adults, let's say, thoughts or adults' words. But I will say, you have 2 ears. Listen from here and take it out from there. You just listen to your inner thoughts and your core. That's it.
Thank you so much for amazing words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you.
Great to have you.